Of what are the chances? Imagine the total freak out you would have if you accidentally threw your wedding ring away and couldn't find it. Well, when that happened to Danielle, Hatherley, Carroll, she thought it was gone forever. But when New York City sanitation worker Gary Gaddis heard her story, he did something most people would never do. He searched through all the garbage in his truck until he found her ring. And they're here along with Danielle's husband, Steve, to tell their story. Okay. I'm going to start at the beginning, but when I say that, I mean the very beginning. I'm the reason they're married. Explain, please. How did you guys meet?
We met watching you and Matt
You're
Lauer.
Australian, obviously.
Yeah. And you were beaming back to America, and I was there with friends, and I said, there's Katie and Matt. We've got to go and say hello. And next to me was this guy who started chatting to me, and it was instant. I mean, we had the next 8 out of 10 days together, and 4.5 months later, I moved to the States. So it was really quick.
All right, so fast forward a few years. So I think I can take on some responsibility for that.
Thank you.
I'll take a little bit of credit indirectly. So fast forward a few years, and you're outside in New York, and what happened? How did you lose your ring, Missy?
I take people on outdoor painting adventures around New York City, and this particular Sunday I'd be teaching a class in Battery Park, cleaning my hands constantly, went home exhausted that night, went straight to bed, woke up at 3:30 in the morning, and just something made me grab my hand, and my ring was gone, and I just knew it was down somewhere in Battery Park.
And so you woke up your husband,
Yes.
and you said, honey, we have to do something about this, right?
At first, he didn't. I was going to sneak down there because I'd lost my first wedding ring.
Right, this was a replacement ring. I wasn't going to get into that.
So I was sneaking down there on my own, and then he woke up, what are you doing? And then I said, I'm going to Battery Park, go back to sleep. He said, you're out of your mind. And so he said, I'm coming with you. We went down there. The trash had been emptied out of the bins. Then we found a trash truck on the edge of the park. And I said, we both said, let's leave a note. Left a note on this trash truck. Walked it about 50 feet, found another trash truck, and something said and they were both full. And he said, write another note. I said, I'm too tired. And I said, I'll take the note off that truck, put it on this truck.
Because you thought that was closer to where you had been?
No, we just got a feeling that the second truck.
The smaller truck I had recognized earlier in the night. I went down to help her clean up, and I was walking through the park, and I saw this smaller little garbage truck, and I thought, oh, I've never seen one. It was cute. Small little garbage truck.
Cute little garbage
It
truck.
was. Yeah, it was real small.
It was just,
So
don't make it sound too small, because then it sounds like his job wasn't a big job.
All right, so you put the note on the second garbage truck.
The smaller
and
one, yeah.
Gary, that cute little garbage truck was yours,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
that's
you
my
get the note.
And I felt that, if I could do anything, for this woman, I felt her desire. There's a need for me to try to help. So I just kind of went on faith, like, maybe let's give it a shot. It's impossible, but possible still.
So you started sifting through the garbage,
And there
which is a
it
pretty gnarly
was.
job.
And there it was.
Right, how long were you looking for before you found it?
It came to the point where I was kind of losing faith. I said, you know what, this is crazy. what am I doing? There's no ring in here. She doesn't know if the ring is even in
And the
the
guy
can.
at his work said, you're crazy,
Yeah,
why are you bothering? But he's still bothered.
Needle in the haystack kind of deal. So I kind of, I opened up a napkin, and there it was.
And you were like,
yeah,
bingo!
This release, I was like, wow, this is amazing.
It is.
She's going to be really, really happy.
Right, and there's the
She's
ring.
going to be really, really happy,
And it's a beautiful ring. I can see why you were desperate to get it back. So what happened? So you called Steve, right?
Yeah, I spoke to Steve.
I was on my way to work.
Really?
Yeah?
He was like, really? Yeah, I got your ring.
Yeah, I got
the ring.
I didn't know. At first, I was in shock. And then I told her, and we
I
scrambled
said,
the
I'll
train.
get in the cab.
Yeah.
I tell him I'm coming down there. I'm yelling out, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Why do you think this really resonated with people, this whole story?
Well, I personally believe it's because in this era, we all want someone, we want a connection with people, and knowing that someone would go out of their way to help another person that they didn't know, I think that's really meaningful in this era, and that's why it touched people.
Yeah, someone who goes the extra mile.
Yeah.
And you guys have become friendly as a result of this bizarre encounter, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, she's a good person, and you know, she was in need.
He's a good
I'm happy
guy,
I was there to
too.
help her.
Yeah.
I was really happy I was there to help out.
Well, we're lucky we have people like you here in New York City,
Yeah.
by the way. So thank you very much for doing that. And Danielle and Stephen, can you please try to hold on to this?
I will.
And if you don't, come back. We'll do a follow-up story. But Gary, thank you so much for coming by. It's great to meet all of you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Anyway, when we come back, we're going to meet a young man who is dancing his way through college right after this.